Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of ethical hacking. In the last day, we have seen Google docking that was in passive reconnaissance. Now we are going to see other tools other than Google docking. All right. So these are some tools that you can see in the slides. So basically, we are trying to find as much as informations of the target, right? So we have pin, we have host, we have Whois, nslookup, dnsrecon. We will be looking at one by one. All right. So let me go in a practical section directly. So the first command is ping. So if you have seen my networking videos, then you would know what exactly ping command does. But if you don't know, let me repeat it again. What does ping command do? Ping sends some packets from our network to the target network. For example, if I write ping google.com, then what it would do, it would send some packets from my network to the Google's network. So basically it is sending some packets back. So you can see packets will keep coming on. So I'll just stop it for now. So that is how you can see that the network is active. That is how you know that Google is active. So here you can see that these packets are coming from this IP address. All right. So if you basically want to limit it, let me clear it. So I'll just do ping and I'll do C for google.com. What it does, it limits the packets. So for example, you don't want unlimited packets, you just want 4 packets. So what you do, minus C 4, that is count 4 packets google.com. So what you do, you will just get 4 packets from Google and then it will stop by itself. Then you can analyze the packet, what kind of packet it is receiving, you are sending, all those informations will be here. So ICMP packets you can see, sequence you can see, how much time it is taking you can see, packet loss, all this you can see here. So this is how you can get to know whether the website is running up or not. All right, this is one of the way. So the first tool is ping. Now let's go to the second command, second tool. But before going to second tool, that is host and Whois, we have to know few things, that is DNS, how it works and all. First let us look at the theory part and then we'll go to all those tools. All right. So the first tool that we are going to see is Whois tool. So basically this tool is by default installed in Kali Linux. Alright, you can directly use it in the terminal also, or you can use it in the website also. I'll be showing you both of it practically. But for now, let us understand what it does. So what is Whois record? Whois is a public available database. Again, do not think that it is something private or you are kind of not scanning it. Here it is a public information that is available. You are just requesting it from the domain server. Domain server in the sense there are a lot of domain server, right? GoDaddy, Hostinger, all those are what? Domain server. So from there we are just taking up all those information about the target. All these are publicly available. Who is a publicly available database that stores information about domain names and who owns them. So basically imagine you know someone's IP address and you don't know who owns this website. So you can use this Whois tool. All right, or vice versa. If you know the domain but you don't know the IP address, then also you can use this Whois. So when someone registers a website like example.com, their details are saved in this system for ethical hackers and researchers who is a record our goal during reconnaissance. All right, let's try it out. So I'll just directly search here simple who is microsoft.com. All right, as simple as that. So basically Whois is a tool that is already there in the Linux. I have not downloaded it, is by default it is there. So you can, if you go here and if you go reconnaissance, you can see all these other tools also that are available in your Kali Linux. That's why Kali Linux is preferred for ethical hackers or especially for hackers. If you are going into this field, then you should use Kali Linux. Alright, so let me try this whoismicrosoft.com and let me wait for some time until it gets all the details. So let's check it out what details it got. So for example, domain name is microsoft.com, registered domain is this, server is this, so updated date is there, all these informations are given, name server is this, domain status. So all these different information are given. Let me try one more. Let's say who is spotify.com. So you can find all the information similar to this. I'm just showing you an example. So let's say domain name is this, domain registrar is this, registrar URL. So different informations are there, you can take it according to your needs. All right, so this is one way of getting information from terminal. One another way is there, that is, if you search in the Google, then you would find many similar type of websites, that is Whois, in order to find out details of a particular website. So one similar website is this who.is. So directly you can just take out this website. Let me search here spotify.com and let me just search it here. So you can see IP address is this, registered information is this, server important. So you can see here created important dates are there, for example, this and expires in this. So what some people does is they will check for the expiry date, and once it gets expired, if the owner forgets to re-update it, then they would buy it and they would charge it again, or they would ask for extra charge. But especially all these big websites domain will be too costly. Even if you are thinking of trying to do all those things, it will be very much expensive, and they will for sure take care of all these expiry dates and all. But most of the time small websites forget their important dates, that many ethical hackers or hackers especially do check in all of this, so that they can buy the domain and they can ask for the extra charge. So name servers are there present here, domain status is there, so different contact information is there, or it's an organization. So address is not given, email it's not given again. So few information, again it does not ensure that you will find all of it, all of the information, but it for sure gives you some of the information, and you have to recollect it from different sources. All right, so in the last class, if you know, we have seen Google docking, right? So just like that, you can, if you have Kali Linux, you can also check out this Google hacking database. Here a lot of other kind of all other tricks or websites are there which you can use it. So you can check it out in this. There are different ways or tricks or websites are there by which you can use Google docking mode. That is here Google hacking DB. All right, this is where you will find it. So let me go again back to my terminal. So we have seen Whois, right? So I hope you have understood how to use Whois in order to find the information. All right, so next let's find, so basically you can see here what exact information you would get. Domain owner, that is name and organization. Registrar, the company used to register the domain. Registered, the registration dates, creation, update and expiry dates. Contact info, you would get email, phone number, address. Name servers, which DNS servers in the domain users will see all these domain servers. IP address range, sometimes the hosting provide and range used. All right, all this information you are going to get. All right, I hope it is clear. So next we'll see is, we have seen who is. Next, we'll see about DNS. So again, if you have done my networking session, then I'm sure that you know this topic DNS. So DNS full form is nothing but domain name system. It is nothing but kind of internet phone book where all the information about each and every IP address, it have a certain name mapped to it. All right. If I ask you to remember all the IP address of all the websites that are available in the internet, then you would go crazy, right? It is not possible to remember all of those. So alternate way is to give or map one name to a particular IP address. So that process is known as DNS, domain name system. Already it converts human-friendly domain names like google.com into IP address. So in the backend, that IP address is connected to the server, but in the front end part, the name, that is domain name, is connected to that IP address. That computer used to communicate without DNS. You have to type IP address instead of website name. Imagine typing this every time you wanted to check Gmail. So in short, DNS is nothing but a phone book, all right, where you can directly find the names rather than the numbers. All right. So let's check what are the DNS record. What do you understand by DNS record? First of all, one side it is record type. Second, it is description. Let us see one by one. So first type is A. A is nothing but A is mapped to IP address. That is, there are two types of IP address, IPv4 and IPv6. So A is mapped to IPv4 address. All right. Next quad, that is 4 A's are there. That is a domain. It maps to IPv6 address. All right. Similar to that, CNAME is there, that is alias one domain name to another. For example, my name is Pijan Singha. I may have some other nickname also. That is nothing but aliasing. Alright, so in here also one domain can have many other name. That is nothing but CNAME, aliasing. Name server. So basically there are a lot of servers, right? Let's say GoDaddy or Hostinger, like that similar name servers are there. So specifies the authoritative name server of a domain. Your domain name, from which server it is taken, what is the name of that server. SOA, it contains administrative information about the domain like the primary name server, zones, update settings. So all the settings that are there in the website, that will be present in SOA. All right, these are different sections where different kind of informations will be there. All right. TXT stores text information often used for verification. So let's say you have to update your website, so some kind of verifications are required, right? So in there, this TXT will be stored, or some kind of additional information can also be stored in this particular section TXT. All right, MX is nothing but directs email to mail server. So let's say Google have SMTP mail server, like that. Microsoft have its own. So mail server, which mail server it is using. Even Spotify uses Google IOS. So like that, all the different information will be there in MX section. All right, so let's try it out. So first we will look for host. Okay, so host is another tool where we can directly find out the information or domain server information about a particular website. So let's say microsoft.com. Okay, so you can see IPv4, IPv6 and mail server, all this information you can look for. All right, so let me specifically give a type, let's say mx google.com. All right, so I'm giving the type, so it is using smtp google.com. Likewise, I can use for, let's say, mx spotify.com. So Spotify uses Google. So similar to that, you can do all your research according to the different website. Let's say MX, or let's say 4A's of Amazon.com. So it has no AA record. Let's try for Spotify. So you can see. All right, so all the different name servers and all, you can check it out like this. All right, according to your needs. So this is one tool, that is host. Another tool is there, that is nslookup. So just write nslookup and press enter. After you press enter, you just set the type, let's say mx. Okay, once you set the type and then you write the website name google.com, so it will give you all the information. All right, let me type another set type equal to AAA, and then let me write spotify.com. So it will give me all the information. All right, so this is another tool, that is nslookup, and we have seen host also. So let me try some more tool. In order to cut or delete, you have to press Control plus C in the MacBook. In Windows, you can check it out. I guess Control plus C only. So these two tools, I hope it is clear. Some more tools are there. Let's look at it. So you can type also dig is also a tool. Let's say Microsoft.com. So let me just type here and you can see all the informations regarding Microsoft.com. If you want just MX, then you can check. Alright, you can also give the type. So likewise, dig is also a tool. One more tool is there, that is dnsrecon -d Microsoft.com. So yeah, so it would find out which server is working, which one are up right now. So it would search for different servers and it would give me all the details. All right, dnsrecon. Let's say spotify.com. So you can see here, so green means it is up. All right, all these are different servers. It is checking for all. So here it is not finding. So it is not sure that every time you will find. It is not guaranteed. So you have to try for different tools. All right, in this we have seen. So in this video we have seen ping command, host tool, Whois tool, nslookup tool, dnsrecon, dig. All these tools you have to use in order to find the full information or whatever specific information you want to find about a particular website. So this class or this video is very important for the information gathering part. I hope it is clear to you. If you are not clear, you can just rewatch the video, and I'm sure, make sure you practice it whatever I have done it. All right, if you are not practicing it, you are not gonna learn ethical hacking. In ethical hacking, practice is must. All right, so I hope you have understood this video. If you have understood, make sure you subscribe the video and you share it to your friends who wants to learn ethical hacking. That's it. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video.